Okay, I'm gonna do another unboxing video, another engine unboxing video, but this time I'll be unboxing a Skyhawk GT5A 66cc gas engine. I don't know how well, you know, the camera's kind of far away, but this is a Skyhawk, a Grubee Skyhawk engine, and I got it from motorizedbicycle.com. It's like 144 bucks. It's the cheapest that I've found for the authentic Skyhawk, and free shipping. It ships free to the US, and it actually ships from Canada, I think, but yeah, it only took about 4 days to get here. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. One thing right off the bat that I notice is different is this obviously comes shipped packed in styrofoam to keep it from banging around, which that's pretty cool. And it comes with a much better, you know, manual here than other eBay kits or gas bike kits or any of them no-name kits that you find. Like my last video, I did a gas bike Silver Slant unboxing, and the engine was not bad, but I mean, it didn't look bad, but once I went to use it, it was a piece of crap. But anyways, we'll go on to this. I don't know if I'm going to pull everything out of the box, but you can look here, because I'm not going to use it right away. Got the engine, looks like the CDI and mounting hardware. This is a carburetor, a little different than the standard NT that comes with most of them. I believe this is what they call a speed carburetor, but could be wrong. It might just be a regular NT. Yeah, I think it is, but I'm not 100% on that. No, I'll go ahead and pull the engine out, I guess. Yeah, it looks like some pieces and styrofoam everywhere. Hopefully none of that got down in the engine ports. Yep, looks like it has. That's real great. Not something that I think would be beneficial to the engine. I'm going to try to put these on here real quick like so I don't lose them. This is just the washers and the nuts for the exhaust here. They were loose and in the box. Where I'm missing, there it is. Okay, I thought I was missing one, but I guess not. It's in here. This almost makes me nervous to where I think I might want to take at least take the head off and see that, make sure there's no styrofoam in there. But I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't be dramatic. I mean, styrofoam is almost inert when it hits gas. I mean, it'll pretty much dissolve gas without any heat or fire present. So, oh yeah, I don't like that though. Styrofoam bits and little balls in the intake there. That's not good. I'll at least take that off and make sure none has made it. But I am going to go ahead and take this completely out of this fucking styrofoam because, man, I don't know. That's, I guess, can be beneficial for shipping, but not cool when you get styrofoam inside your engine there where your piston's at. That's kind of stupid. Exhaust, styrofoam all in there. And at least, okay, I'll quit bitching about the styrofoam now and kind of go on to the parts here. This is a muffler, the heat shield. Real nice finish on it, nice welds. Much better than the mufflers that come with the cheap kits. So, it's like fuel line. Little crank puller. Okay, this stuff doesn't bother me as much because air's going out, not in, so I can leave that in there. Alright, so despite the styrofoam that could possibly be inside of your jug there, waiting to be turned to goop, it's pretty good. Now these engines have, you know, the regular back mount, but the front mount is actually bigger. A lot of you guys are already aware of this. The studs are bigger. I think the studs are actually 8mm on these, and it's still a standard 6mm on the front. But yeah, this looks a lot more beefy here, and that should bolt right onto my Skyhawk frame, which I might put a video on YouTube of that too. I kind of got a Skyhawk frame for this motor, and I've got it mostly built. Everything is on it except for the motor and the hub adapter. And what I did with that, I polished that frame. I didn't want to paint it, so I sanded it for like 10 hours, you know, over several days, wet sanded it, and then buffed and polished it and came out with a pretty nice finish. So that's what this motor is for and what it's going on here pretty soon. And we got, looks like, yeah, this does gas tank. Nothing new or special about that. All your stuff in here. That's the throttle cable, kill switch. This is all just the stuff that everyone else is familiar with, you know, that comes with all the kits. You got your chain tensioner, actually a lot better petcock. That's a nice petcock. That's a brass one. Of course, on the Skyhawk frame, you want to remove this so it doesn't get lost in the gas tank somehow, because if it comes off in there, you're not going to get it out very easy. But that'll be nice. Kind of a little plus, I guess, for something small. Clutch lever, clutch handle, cable, chain guard, never use them. Got your spring, your heat spring for your clutch lever, rag joint, chain, fuel tank lid, sprocket, that'll never be used, along with the rag joint. Got some loose pieces in here. So a lot of times what I do is I'll save these anyways, you know, because I normally run the hub adapters, but there's a lot of good nuts in those bags that fit your engine studs and your intake and your exhaust studs as well. So those are like extra bolts, you know, and you got all the lock washers too, so it's almost worth it just to have those extra little nuts and bolts and washers. Oh, looky there, what I found hidden in the box. That's the O-ring for the petcock. Better put that on there. So yeah, that's all your basic stuff. So I mean, that's basically it. You know, the engine itself looks quite a bit better as far as the castings and you know, overall quality. It's got Allen head bolts in all your covers here and all your on your engine case there. And it's not the cheap ass flathead / Phillips ones that strip out immediately. And that seems to be universal. Everything on here is Allen head except for, of course, your head bolts and your intake and your exhaust. So I'm liking it. I think it'll be great. And another thing with these is these are actually EPA compliant. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Well, that's basically it. You know, I just wanted to unbox it to show people how they come from that certain vendor. Motorized, motorizedbicycle.com. $144.99 free shipping. And that's pretty cheap considering you pay almost $200 for the same kit anywhere else. So, yeah, that's about it. And thanks for watching. And I think my next video will be just kind of a show and tell on my Skyhawk project. You know, the frame and the bike that I'm building. Like I said, I've almost got it all done. And that's what this is going to go on. So, alright, thanks.